Every day we're exposed to food. We buy it in the store, we buy it out at restaurants and cafes. But there's always a food waste element that we don't necessarily think of all the time. But that's something important that should be considered, because with all the nutritional value that's coming into our daily lives, we don't think about the nutritional value that's not being consumed and not returning to our environment.
Hva gjør du med matavfallet ditt?
Jeg prøver å få så lite som mulig, og det som blir igjen, det lager jeg restmat av, og hvis det mugner blir dårlig, så går det I søpla.
I restavfallet?
I Trondheim så kaster jeg det I rest, fordi det ikke så mye andre steder å kaste det. Men
vi kaster det I søpla. Ja, restavfallet da, siden det ikke noe matavfallsortering I der vi bor.
Det kaster jeg I søpla.
You see, on a daily basis, we as human organisms are consuming these nutritional values to benefit ourselves, but we never think about how it's going back into our surroundings. That's why we're introducing to you a system of composting so that your food waste has its energy and nutritional value reintroduced into your own surroundings to give you immediate benefits. Composting is a key element in environmental sustainability. You're taking nutrients that would have ordinarily been thrown out and gone to potentially an incinerator or landfill and reintroducing them to your own environment. By doing so, you're bringing more biodiversity to the area and bringing a nutritional value back to the land that would have otherwise been depleted. There's several different scales which can be explored for our program, whether it's personal, community, or institutional. And that's why it's important to consider this as more than just environmental sustainability, but looking at sustainability from a management perspective. Who is participating? What are they doing? Where are the ins and outs of the systems? What's the life cycle of what's going on? All these points need to be considered in order to have an effective program.
In terms of competition, the biggest factor is looking at how food waste is processed today, which is mainly through incineration. However, in some parts of the country, food waste is also utilized in the manufacturing of biogas. From an agricultural standpoint, the main competitor would be artificial fertilizer, but food waste is also used as feed for animals on farms. Finally, this is not an exclusive idea, and other composting companies might exist and serve some competition.
Key alliances in this process will be community garden members, community neighborhoods, potentially institutional kitchens and facilities, and restaurants. The more people that you have involved, the more likely you are to have a program that continues and helps grow and brings more nutrition back to the land around you.
Skulle du ønske Trondheim sorterte matavfall?
Ja.
Ja.
Veldig gjerne.
ja!
Ja.
Det vel best. Det har vært helt rett det.
Locally, this may evoke a voluntary spirit and a greater feeling of community, belonging, and well-being.
There are 4 main steps to our sustainable compost system. In step 1, we'll research the current methods and find different management, social, economical, and environmental problems and opportunities that exist. This will include interviews with the local people about the current issues they're facing. In step 2, we'll compile all of this information and create a roadmap to the future. This will include a series of different solutions and potentially include some design plans for compost bins and system organization. In step 3, we'll provide a proposal on how this plan could fit in today's society. Does the solution fulfill and answer the problems of management, social, economical, and environmental behaviors? Does it answer the general public concerns, and does it fulfill their needs? In step 4, we'll tweak the solution so that it's a positive result and includes the opinions and suggestions of all stakeholders involved. With your help, we can bring sustainable composting to Trondheim and redefine how you think about your food waste on a daily basis.